Leading off for Washington, center fielder. Second here tonight.
Welcome to MLB The Show. I'm Matt Bester. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Sal Perez is definitely a guy to watch right now. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, this is one of those games you get excited for. You're playing well, you're back home, it's game 1 of a homestand, and you just want to get that momentum of playing so well and continue it right here at home.
Holt comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
The 2-0 on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Stepping up now, Salvador Perez. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a changeup right down the middle.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strikes.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready with another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Andrew Kashner, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset, pitch by pitch, inning by inning. We'll see if he executes that in this game.
Stepping in, Edmund London. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lays off 1-0. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. I'm looking at one right now.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
Squared that one up just a little late. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, third baseman, Anthony.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He too. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Michael Franco. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
At the plate, Michael Franco. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Now at the plate, Kirk Neuenhuis. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Prado is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Brock.
Here's Brock Holt now. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Stepping in, Brandon Jordan. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Cashner pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball.
Oh, he definitely got away with the changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for him.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at his high pitch count here in the first inning. They've done a great job of being patient and making him work. The key here, keep that pitch count up, and maybe you'll get in that bullpen.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. And this is fouled at the plate. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
2-2, here it is. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Phillies on top, 2-0. So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club.
Zimmerman.
Into the windup and the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Brock Cole. Talk about one of the great stories in baseball. This guy broke into the big leagues and really didn't have a position. They converted him into all kinds of spots. He played the outfield for the first time when he got to the majors. Now we've seen him at second, third, short, first, and all the outfield positions. So valuable.
Martin Prado now hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Michael Taylor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Three balls, no
Danny Espinosa would be next. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Danny Espinosa.
Now at the plate, Danny Espinosa. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground to third. Rendon has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in, Tanner Schmidt, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. A cold strike on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in center field, Michael Taylor. He goes back on the ball as good as anybody. Had a little bit of a struggle coming in on things, but he charges the ball hard and makes good throws. I like it.
At the plate, Scott Kazmir, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
1 out, nobody on. And a neck-high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 4 strikeouts for him already. He struck out 4 of the first 5 to greet him here tonight. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for 3rd place on the Nationals ball club. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edmund London. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one runs up high, ball one.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand 1. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Digging in now, Andrew Kashner. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Andrew Kashner.
Pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Center fielder number 2, Denard Span.
Digging in to try it again, Denard Span. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, that pushes him up to 40 now on the year. At the plate, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Jordan is there. 2 down.
The right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
That's ball.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher it.
Ready for another chance.
Perez.
Salvador Perez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Line drive to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number 9, Kurt Neuenheis.
Now in the box, Kirk Neuenheis. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Taylor will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Standing in now, Brandon Jordan, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit down the third baseline, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise to this thing. And now look at it. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 1 and 2. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound.
Third baseman number 24.
So with one away, let's punch up the
Martin
graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Settling in now, Martin Prado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2 balls.
And he misses again. 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
In now, Michael Taylor. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through for a hit.
Well, we've watched him dip below 230 in this cold streak. He started off the season okay. That single right there, maybe that turns him around and gets him going in the right direction.
Into the box, Danny Espinoza. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Shot foul over towards the dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Rounded down the third baseline. Fly ball out toward right field. Moving under it, Jordan. And that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 37, Andrew Kashner.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Kashner. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nats leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in once again, Tanner Schmidt. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner.
Tanner Schmidt.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the.
We got the 0-2 count, Matt. I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, pitcher Scott.
So striding forward now, Scott Kazmir. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first. But, man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the counting, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Scott Kazmir goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
London.
Digging in once again, Edmund London. Cashner sets his sights. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard toward the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. It'll be Denard Span to lead us off when we return. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nationals nothing. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Denard Span.
There's the good fastball from Kazmir. 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One and one. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here he comes again. 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing by Harper and a ball launched out to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Neuenhuis will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nats 1. In now is Anthony Rendon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Number 7, shortstop, Michael Franco.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous diving grab. That was insane.
Into the box now, Kirk Neuenhuis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now the pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in and looking for more, Brock Holt. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2 out with the man at first. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Just missing here, 2-0.
And that last pitch looked pretty good. This guy's too good a hitter to get pitches like that. You got to be a little frustrated. He's sitting now 2-0 instead of maybe 1-1, and you can nibble the at bat a little bit more.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
The 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He really needed this big night to get going. 3rd hit tonight. He's setting the trim for the rest of this series. I'm curious how they're going to pitch him the rest of the way out.
Jordan.
Stepping in now, Brandon Jordan. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Ready on 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 1-2. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Cashner pauses. The 2-2 pitch. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Ryan Zimmerman will get the first shot here when we come back. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nats 1. Woody Swanson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, Woody Swanson.
Digging in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ryan Zimmerman.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Reggie Smith
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Martin Prado will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Popped high in the air. Franco is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 4, Michael Taylor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Taylor. He singled his last time up. And that misses, ball 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Change up low, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account, 2-0.
Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike, 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. This is line to left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Danny Espinoza, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Nationals leave 1. They still trail it here, 2-1. Enrique Ritchie enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Enrique Ritchie.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Zobrist. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing.
Nope,
ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I got to count 2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 2-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff, not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
In now, Tanner Schmidt.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
John Jay will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Sean Shea.
On a rope to the second baseman, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
First baseman number 23, Edmund London.
Ready once again, Edmund London. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 delivery. Hard liner towards short. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit.
Back-to-back sliders. He fouled off the first one, and the pitcher probably thought, you know what, I'll throw a better one this time, and he just didn't execute it the way he was thinking he might.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Count was 2-1.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting a fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Brian Morris will head to the mound yet again as he'll be making his 90th appearance this season.
Brian Morris. Pinch hitting for
Ramey
Washington.
will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ramey.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 8 home runs and 34 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Rendon down to third. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
Center fielder number 2, Denard Span.
Striding in once again, Denard Span. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Schmidt goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Span is retired, 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Marco Estrada will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Marco Estrada.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Bryce Harper will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back easily. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and now he finds himself down 2-0. You know, trying to pitch him backwards, that only works if you're throwing strikes. If not, you find yourself in trouble.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Two 2-1, here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner's back. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back standing. A runner on first with two away. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Holt moves over, and that's the third out. One left for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. James Russell gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
James Russell.
Standing in, Michael Franco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Digging in to try it again. Kirk Neuenhuis. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about it. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Ready on 1 and 2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up one hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Here's Brock Holt now. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
One-0 count. Here it is. 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
First and second here with nobody out. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Franco is on his way home. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, that base hit right there gives him two-run cushion. When you have a two-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Into the box, Brandon Jordan. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
None out, runners at first and second. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Espinosa on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So they avoid what could have been a costly double play there.
Well, they dodged a bullet that time by avoiding the double play. That would have been pretty demoralizing to end the inning. Now they've at least still got runners on the corners.
Chris Warner takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Chris Warner.
Ben Zobrist will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
And that is off the first base bag. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Ben Paulson will be summoned into the game to take over at first following the injury.
Now playing first base, number 10. Ben
Settling in
Paulson.
now, Tanner Schmidt. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Harper is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Catcher. Shoot.
Jeff Escalona will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Jeff Escalona.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the belt, the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Desmond. He'll go the short way to Espinosa, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. Philadelphia is on top, 4-1. Ken Giles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Ken Giles.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2-0.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Now here it comes. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Matt, this is a big at bat. Look, you got the leadoff guy at the plate. He's got 3 balls on him. You're down a few runs. He's got to take a pitch right here. He's got to hope they walk him. At least make him work till you get a count and where you got to swing the bat.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
First baseman number 10, Ben Paulson.
At the plate, Ben Paulson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
8th inning, 4-1 is our score. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
2-2.
Nobody out, runner on first. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Holt has a play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready for another chance? Martin Prado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Runners on first with 1 down. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Taylor.
Matt McCormick gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Matt McCormick.
Robert Pollock will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Robert Pollock.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Here's the 0-1 to the right side and through, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Second baseman, Danny Espinosa.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run, and he's driven in 24. One 0 count. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
set. Here's the 3-2. Line hard.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. The next 3-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris
Howard Corley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 48, Howard.
Jed
Corley.
Darling
Now
will come
running at
on now
second
and
base.
pinch run here.
Number 25, Jed Darling.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
The 0-1 delivery. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about
Center fielder
frustrating.
number 2,
Not what you want to
Bernard
do with the
Span.
bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Ryan Webb answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Russell Palucci will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Russell Palucci.
Bernard Span will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Neuenhuis is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 4 and the Nationals 2. Jed Darling will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 25,
Sheldon Colon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Washington, number 15, Sheldon Colon.
Jordan Meade is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Stepping into the box, Edmund London is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Edmund London.
And that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. One and one. Here it comes. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Harper racing back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
Digging in, Anthony Rendon, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mike Franco.
Digging in and looking for more, Maikel Franco. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
The 2-2 one more time. Line towards center field. Span is there. 2 gone.
Center fielder number 9. Nowhere high. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Eric O'Flaherty.
Kirk Neuenhuis will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1, and he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two out here and a runner at second. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Paulson is there for it. And that ends the inning. Nice job there by the Washington bullpen. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Nationals 2. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show.
Your attention, please.
9th inning save situation, and they'll turn it over to one of the best in the business, the all-star Jonathan Papelbon. Ian Desmond will be the first one to greet Papelbon as he'll get things started here in the 9th.
Desmond.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Bryce Harper now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Slides down the left side, but foul. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. That misses. 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
The catcher, number 13.
So stepping in, Salvador Perez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Papelbon trying to finish it. The pitch hit down the line at first, and they'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2 the final score tonight. Scott Kazmir earns his 8th victory of the season. Jonathan Papelbon records the save, his 49th of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Scott Kazmir. His record is now 8-9. The save to Jonathan Papelbon is 49. The loss goes to Andrew Kashner. He falls to 11-4. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station. And extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.